Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to explore the benefits of GitHub Copilot for IT professionals. Now, when we say IT pros, we're talking about system administrators, DevOps engineers, SREs, platform engineers, and others in this space. First up, Copilot helps reduce coding time and lowers the barrier for beginners just getting started with infrastructure as code. It offers real-time suggestions, helping them learn as they build. Next, it's multilingual. Copilot supports multiple human languages and works smoothly with popular IC tools like Terraform, Crossplane, PowerShell, and Python. Another big win is avoiding context switching. You can stay right inside your IDE, like Visual Studio Code, and ask Copilot for help instead of jumping out to search documentation. It also helps improve code quality. Copilot suggests meaningful variable names, consistent patterns, and descriptive comments. This boosts readability and keeps your infrastructure code clean across teams. And of course, it helps reduce errors, both syntax and logic related, leading to cleaner and more reliable code. Finally, with GitHub Copilot Next, even more powerful features are on the way. It's constantly evolving to make you faster, smarter, and more efficient in whatever environment you work in. So whether you're managing infrastructure, automating deployments, or building scripts, GitHub Copilot is here to help you do it better. In this quick demo, we'll see how GitHub Copilot can help you instantly understand code right inside Visual Studio Code. I'm inside Visual Studio Code, and I have a file open with some code I want to understand. First, I'm going to select the entire block of code that I want Copilot to explain. Then, I press Ctrl+I on my keyboard. This opens up the GitHub Copilot chat window. Now I just type, "Please explain this code," and hit Enter. You can see Copilot is now typing out a detailed explanation, line by line, telling me exactly what the code is doing. This is super useful if you've inherited someone else's code, or if there's no documentation available. Whether you're debugging, learning, or working with infrastructure as code, this feature helps you get clarity fast. GitHub Copilot isn't just about writing code. It's also a great partner for understanding it. Give it a try and make your coding experience smarter. Next, let's explore how you can learn a brand new programming language using GitHub Copilot. And we'll do this using something familiar, the cloud. Let's begin by opening Visual Studio Code. Now here, I have a file named awsarch.go. This is a blank Go file. And just to show you how new this is, I don't even have the Go extension installed yet. So, what I'll do is press Ctrl+I to open up GitHub Copilot chat. And in the prompt, I'll type something like, "Show me how to create an EC2 Linux server and a VPC using Go," and include documentation in the code. And just like that, Copilot gets to work. It generates a full Go program that includes times setting up your AWS configuration, times creating a VPC and subnet, times creating security group with SSH access, times and launching an EC2 Linux instance. What's really helpful is that the code comes with inline comments. So it's not just giving you the code, it's also teaching you how it works. Now here's the cool part. Let's say I want to understand this code better. All I have to do is highlight the code, press Ctrl+I again, and ask Copilot something like, "Can you please explain what's happening in this code?" Copilot will now break it all down in plain English. It'll explain what each block does, what each AWS service is, and how Go handles things like error checking and SDK imports. Even if you've never written Go before, this makes it so much easier to follow. Because you already understand cloud concepts like EC2, VPC, and security groups, you're just learning how they're expressed in a new language. It's like translating something you know into a new dialect, and Copilot is your translator. And here's another great tip. If the inline comments aren't enough, Copilot chat can explain any part of the code in more detail. For example, what does package main mean in Go? Or why is context, background, used? You can ask directly in the chat, and Copilot will answer it like a tutor. Now let's dive into some practical examples and real-world use cases of how GitHub Copilot can help your business and development teams. First up, prototyping. Many businesses need to quickly prototype or build proof of concept solutions. Speed is key. Whether the idea succeeds or fails, you want answers fast. GitHub Copilot can help accelerate this process. Developers can use it to rapidly generate boilerplate code or build out entire functions and classes based on simple comments or prompts through Copilot chat. This makes it especially useful when testing ideas or creating MVPs, helping teams move from concept to code faster than ever. Next, support for non-native English speakers. GitHub Copilot understands multiple languages, not just English. Since most programming languages are based on American English, this can be a barrier for some developers. Copilot bridges this gap. For example, if a Spanish-speaking developer types importer, Copilot knows it means import. Or if a British developer types color, Copilot can translate it to the correct American English spelling color, making sure your CSS and other frameworks interpret the code correctly. This feature improves accessibility and reduces errors across globally diverse teams. Now let's talk about refactoring and optimization. GitHub Copilot can help developers clean up existing codebases. It can suggest more efficient, readable code and even identify patterns that might need improvement. This saves time, improves performance, and helps maintain high-quality, maintainable code across your projects. Finally, learning and education. GitHub Copilot is an excellent tool for students or anyone new to programming. As they write comments or describe what they want to build, Copilot provides contextual code suggestions and examples. This supports deeper understanding by showing learners how concepts are applied in real-world code. While Copilot doesn't replace the need to learn fundamentals, it's a powerful assistant that helps accelerate the learning process through real-time, hands-on feedback. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate your time and attention. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more updates. Start your journey today with www.crmonce.com.